Let's minimize you, bring you up. Okay. Let me just make sure I've got... Oh, God. Oh, I hate it when it does that. No! Oh, for God's sake, laptop! Oh, God. What on earth is going on with this? Why is it... I don't know how to shrink that back down now. What the hell? Hang on. Oh, get rid of that. Alright. Bear with me, folks. I am just trying to sort this mess out. Oh, for God's sake. My laptop is being way too sensitive tonight. I don't know why. There we go. Perfect. Right, now we're back on track. That's where I wanted to be. Right. Okay. Greetings, YouTube. Dark Swordsman here. And I'm back to do more Final Fantasy VIII. Now, I know I said my next stream was going to be on Tuesday. However, since Thursday's stream, things have altered ever so slightly, and I've had to now, because of the things that have cropped up, I've now had to alter my schedule a little bit. So at the moment, as things stand, I'm going to be streaming tonight from now until about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So it's going to be a good 2.5 hour stream at least. And then I will be hopefully squeezing in another stream tomorrow as well. Because Tuesday and Thursday, my normal stream days next week, there's a good chance I'm not going to be able to squeeze a stream in. Because of stuff that I've got going on. So that's why I'm streaming today and tomorrow to make up for it. So that we're not losing a week's worth of streams. So basically, essentially what I'm doing is I'm bringing the streams forward a little bit. Right. Well, now that I've got that out of the way, let's get on with it. I apologise for just standing there. I mean, I had to clean my glasses off. I couldn't see what I was doing. So we've just got back from Fisherman's Horizon, haven't we? We need to go to the quad, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and just jog our way down to the quad. Let Irvine handle it. I don't think it really matters too much which one you go with at that point, if I'm honest. Either way, you get summoned up to the office anyway, so As you can see now, the bridge has been remodeled and it looks a lot better now. Looks like that's it, then we're going to war. Sorry folks, just grabbing a drink. So we're going to war. This is our battleship and we've just been appointed the leader. Bless him. It's a lot of pressure. Consult my guidebook here for this next bit. Because the next bit we're going to be doing is the open air concert, which means we need to basically try and get things right, otherwise the dialogue's not going to be what we're after, and on top of that the music's going to sound absolutely awful. So we're just going to make sure that we get the right bits and pieces. Now there are two sets of music we can go for. There's Eyes on Me and then there's this other one. We're going to try and create the Eyes on Me if I can figure it out. Okay, so before I do anything, let me just read up a second in the book. Tell me in the book what the actual I'm going to have to Google this one because I can't find it in the guidebook. Problem is, there's two variations of the Final Fantasy VIII guidebook that was brought out. One of them does actually show you the different scores and which ones go together. And one of them doesn't. The one that I've got is the one that doesn't, unfortunately. So I'm just going to Google it a minute and see what Google says about it. Oh, get off my screen. Cookies. The one we want. So first instrument we want then will be the saxophone. Now before we do anything, because we're playing as Irvine right now, we are actually just going to exit here. Because there's another little thing we can do quickly. We'll come back to them in a sec. Good question, where is everyone? This guy again. Good luck. Okay. We'll step outside. Come on then. What the hell? What the hell? Well, I don't even know how to respond to that. Just, well, knocked out. As for where everyone else is, I don't know where they are. Alright, let's go and compose this, whatchamacallit. Let me just... Yep. Now, the other composition we can make is the Irish jig. Now, I did the Irish jig last time, so this time I'm going for Eyes on Me. For Eyes on Me, you want the saxophone, electric guitar, piano and bass guitar. For the Irish jig, you want the guitar, the violin, the flute and the tap in that order. So in this case we want electric guitar. Okay, next we want the piano. And finally we want the bass guitar. I'll just do a quick game save here, just so we don't have to go through that again. So we can choose to be stubborn, but you know what, let's just give in. When we're ready, we want to talk to Irvine. dear. I don't think Scroll's quite got this romance thing down just yet. Now hopefully this should sound really good if we've done everything correctly. We're about to find out. Okay, it doesn't sound too bad. I'll go with that. I'd say we did well, all things considered, being that we're working off an internet guide. Ah, Red Mario. Hey up, mate. How you doing? God, I almost couldn't see that line just then. Let me zoom that in a bit so I can actually read it better. Yeah, you've only missed a bit. I do apologise. I mean, obviously I wasn't initially going to stream today, but I've had to change my schedule around on account of one of my friends deciding to descend on me on Monday, and he's staying with me for the remainder of the week, so no, I didn't miss the bit with Vine. I went to the house, I watched the soldier get knocked out. We didn't miss it, don't you worry. We did exactly what we needed to do. We went back with Irvine. We watched the soldier get knocked out. Well, I say watched the soldier get knocked out. We walked out after he told us to step outside. We came back in and he was flat out on the floor near the door. So I assume the shopkeeper lamped him one from behind while he was coming for us. But yeah, so we did it about 5-10 minutes ago, I think. About 5-10 minutes ago, because I had to stop to Google the open air concert bit to find out which scores we needed so that I could get the music right, because I didn't want it to sound awful, which I have done in the past by accident because I pressed the wrong buttons and all sorts. But yeah, so there'll be no stream on Tuesday or Thursday at the moment. Well, I say there'll be no stream. I might try and get a stream out. It depends on what's going on. Because obviously I don't know what my friend's plotting to do. All I know is he's staying with me, but he might not necessarily be here during the day on Tuesday or Thursday, in which case if he goes out, I'll spit a stream out. But just in case, I'm going to stream tonight, and I will be spitting out another stream tomorrow as well. But tomorrow's stream, I'm uncertain on the timings right now because I am working during the day. However, I know from a conversation I had with my boss that we are trying to save on hours, and if it turns out to be dead tomorrow, they are sending people home, and I did volunteer to be sent home early, so it all depends on what happens with work and everything at the moment. If I get sent home early, I'll be streaming earlier in the day. If I end up working my full shift, then I will be streaming early evening again like I am right now. So basically it's going to be keep an eye on your YouTubes, guys. You know, keep an eye out for me. I will be there somewhere at some point. Yes, he did give us a Phoenix down. Oh, come on, Renoa. We did the best we could. Come on, they are amateurs at best, so, you know, you've got to give them some credit where credit is due. Yeah, we are going after Tonberry shortly. No, we're not going after Odin. We will leave Odin until Disc 4 after we've done everything else that we need to do. We're going to go with that for a change. And yet we can also do the rest of the CC group as well, which we are going to do. Yeah, I'll explain about Odin in just a moment when we get to it. And then obviously I'll emphasize it when I do my new walkthrough for this as well. Okay, so with the open air concert now over and done with and out of the way, we just have to report to the bridge, and once we have done that, we will have free roam of the garden. We'll be able to go wherever we want with it, within reason. There are a few areas that will still be off limit to us due to the fact that the garden simply cannot traverse it or get up it, and I'll explain where those areas are momentarily when we get to it. So first things first, let's just get up to the bridge and get our briefing done. Oops, let's turn 3 times speed off. My bad. Fair enough. We won't be needing selfie for a moment anyway. We are going to be going to Balam Town as well, but not just yet. Right. First things first, we're going to challenge you here, because she is the next member of the CC group that we need to eliminate in our CC side quest. And on top of that, she has the rare Carbuncle card as well that we want to get from her. To mix the rules. Stop trying to mix the rules. Because otherwise sudden death's going to get dragged in, and I don't want sudden death being dragged in. Go away. There we go. Perfect. Right. She's not going few times, I think, to get her to actually use it. Now, like the previous CC member, she will also give you access to the level 6 and 7 cards as well, so if you're finding that you're still missing a few cards like we are, I think we're missing 2 at the moment from the level 7s. Our level 6 collection is now complete, last I checked. We can go ahead and get them from, as well as the card king as well. Yeah, we'll go and deal with that in a moment. Just want to get this carbuncle card first of all. There we go, now she's played it. Actually quite a good hand of cards to win off of her. Right, now then, we have the card king left to defeat now, and that's it. Before we can get down from here, I'm going to have to talk to Nina by the looks of it. Go with Irvine and Noah for now. So Irvine will go ahead and take on Selfie's gear for now. I think, what am I doing? It's not Selfie, is it? It's Zeld's got it right now, isn't it? Such a donut. We are going to deal with the CC King in a moment, but first I'm just going to drop us onto some dry lands. So to get to Balam Town, which is our next story destination, it's just over there, but we're going to deal with that a little bit later. There's a few other bits and pieces that we want to do first. Yeah, I can do that as well. I want to go this way. So with the ability to move the Garden like we can now, we can pretty much access almost everywhere whenever we want now. Right now, it's central area, and there is a reason for it. That's the button I want. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish off the CC quest first of all. That's the next thing to do. And to do that, we need to make our way down into the first First thing we need to do actually is go to the infirmary, and we need to talk to the good doctor, because when we talk to her we're going to ask her about the CC King, and she will basically give us an answer, but not the answer we're looking for. So we're looking for a girl. That narrows it down. Well, next we want to go to the dormitory. And the person we're actually looking for is one of our party members, actually, funnily enough. So we need to get these two out of here, because we're going to need to be on our own. Yep, we're going to rest. Now, we might have to do this a few... Oh no, it's done it for me the first time round. Sometimes it takes a few attempts to get it to actually activate, but... There we go. So yeah, the CC group leader is none other than Quistis, and she also has a rare card as well, which is the Gilgamesh card, and we're going to go ahead and try and get that off her as well. If we fail to get it off of her here, though, we can get it off of her up on the bridge, because once you beat her, she'll play you cards on the bridge. So, and of course she also has the level 7 cards as well, as you can see. She hasn't played the Gilgamesh card this time, so we're going to have to do battle with her on the bridge. Ruby Dragon, I have seen your comment, although I've got to say, I would ask why you're saying we need to kill one of our characters off for that. What purpose does that serve? I mean, I think I have an idea of what it might be to do with. It's what I think it is. I never actually knew this, but if it stops what I think it stops, then awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and leave here now, and we're going to head back to the bridge, and then when we get back to the bridge we're just going to do battle with Quistis again to try and get that Gilgamesh card out of her. As I thought, Red Mario has just confirmed what was going on in my head. So with the Ruby Dragon, you can farm them for Meteor. However, you're going to need to go in with one character dead, because if you have all 3 characters alive, the Ruby Dragon will use a very nasty breath attack which will do horrendous damage. I have had my team completely and utterly wiped out by it before. In fact, it's horrible. Oh, Tri-Point. That's one of the cards we were missing. I think this is the first time where she's actually refused to hand Gilgamesh over. I don't normally have this problem. There we go. Yeah, we will do. Although I won't be going after the Ruby Dragon straight away, there are a few other things I have in mind first. Right, now that we've dealt with that, finally we can actually get on with it. Right, so first things first, let's pull up the big map. So, with our ability to move the garden, we can pretty much traverse anything on here, anything around Balam here, most of this section here. The only bits you will not have access to will be this area here, and actually you can get to this bit here. Maybe not that little island that's on the right there, but that bit there you can get to by walking, and that's actually where I'm plotting to head next, and there is a good reason for it, and I'm going to show you guys now why I'm heading that way. Whoops. When I learn how to steer my garden properly, that is. Goodness gracious me. Right, so it's... Now, the garden will only be able to go so far up here. And the reason we're going up here is because there is an enemy that we can fight, and it is a really good, fast way to max out all of your Guardian Forces abilities. So if you've got loads of Guardian Forces that still have tons of abilities to learn, you can get it done ridiculously fast by going up here. Okay, so this is as far as we go with the garden, so we're going to drop down here. I'll just put no encounters on for a minute, so we don't get some random encounters that slow us down. We want to make our way up onto this deserty region here. And I don't recommend having 3 times speed on for this, because if you do, you're not going to get anywhere. The cactuses will just keep running away. Here we go. Now these cactuars are worth 20 AP a pop. Junction properly, and you can get into battles with up to 4 of them in one go. Yeah, we are going to go and get the Meteor spell as well. Before I do anything else, though, looks like I need to sort my team out. Apparently my team has for some reason been completely and utterly unjunctioned. I don't know why it's done that, but it's really hacked me off. Really does my nut in getting good stuff like this. Oh, he's already done it for me. To do virus We're going to be changing that Curaga out soon as well, actually. I don't know what to put on Vitality. Probably the best one. Life's the best at Oh yes, that one as well. Yeah, we'll get that one on the way back to the garden. Defend as well, that's awesome. Hey, where's my strength plus 60%? That's interesting. Oh, whatever. It's not essential. Now you can also end up facing the Chimera here as well. Which as you can see looks very nasty and can be quite strong. Especially if you're facing them on the island closest to heaven, I think it is that they spawn at. They get really hard out there. Blind again. I wonder that get attached to my status attack? Actually, no, yes, I think I did attach it a while back, didn't I, when we took on Diablos? God, I'd forgotten about that. Now it is also possible to pull Regent rings out of those things as well. Obviously this time around we were less than successful with that. Now Red Mario has also pointed out something. If we make sure that we are closer towards this little island over here, and as you can see there's a big cactus over there, that's Jumbo Cactus. We will be facing off against him later on, but we can't get to him just yet. We have to wait till we're on disc 3 for that. If we stay closer to the island though, we've got a better chance of these cacti popping up. I actually don't think we've got that much to learn with our Guardian Forces right now though, to be fair, so we probably won't be here for very long, so let's see what we've actually got left. Okay, so Quasgot, Shiva, Ifrit and Siren are done. Okay, so the brothers have still got a fair ways to go. Won't take us long. Diablos has got 3 abilities left at present. Okay. Get all of them right here. You do have to be quite quick at taking these guys out as well because they do run away like that other one just did. Last time I did this actually, I went into God mode to do it. I guarantee it will take all to use our overdrives. That's why I've gone into God mode for a minute. I will be right back folks, gotta take this phone call. wants me to do. Right. Stick 3 times on as well. I'll keep going so I can get this done a little bit quicker. Red Mario reckons we should get Leviathan to learn Recover first, which is, there it is. Oh, come on. I hate it when they do that. Ooh, 4 of them. We only got 3 out of the 4 of them, that ain't bad. There's encounter none. Not that we actually need it. There's 3 of them this time. So that'll be 80 AP that will be coming, as long as we can actually drop all 3 of them. There's Recover. Let's see how we're doing now. So the brothers have now only got 2 left. Diablos is finished. Carbuncle's almost finished. And then that just leaves Leviathan, who actually most of his are really small ones, so we should be able to learn most of those very quickly. Quite quick enough. I was hoping to wipe all 4 of them out with Rinoa's Overdrive in 1 hit, but I just wasn't fast enough. No matter, it happens. I have to say, the Cactuar in this game are so much easier to hit than the ones in Final Fantasy X. So he's just got cover left. And you've just got counter. So So it is literally just Leviathan left near enough. Okay. Oh. Do not get eaten in. What? Why? Why would we not go after such a powerful Guardian force from the deep space research center? Sorry, deep sea research center. I really cannot guess why, Red Mary. You're going to have to fill in the blanks on that one. That, to me, that sounds absolutely preposterous. Do enlighten me. Yeah, I know you can do that, but why? Why not draw it out of Ultima Weapon? I don't get it. What's the significance? Oh, the luck-ups. To be honest, if I'm really honest, the luck-ups aren't that important to me. They just all ran away from me before I could even blink. That was harsh, Cactiles. Yeah, the luck-ups I'm not actually that fussed about, if I'm honest. But just for my curiosity's sake, would you mind explaining how getting even early affects that? Because that could be useful info to put into my guide. Ultimate weapon eliminates those fixed. Oh, yes, I know about that. Wait, hold on. Fixed encounters with the sound. Yeah, I know about the fixed encounters in the Deep Sea Research Centre. As long as you don't take Ultimate Weapon out until you're done with those encounters, then you're fine. Once you're done with what you need them for, after that you can simply just go ahead. It just simply means that you don't go after Ultimate Weapons straight away. You can still get even out of him. Or is there more to it that I don't know about? I'm still learning auto reflect. Wow. We have decimated Leviathan's abilities. He's literally only got a few left. God, what one was the cacti on its own? Yeah, I know about the dark matter, and I know the tri-points at the top of Deep Sea Research Centre are a fixed spawn until such time that you take down Ultimate Weapon. I know that much. Yeah, I know about that. I watched Fuzzfinger's video on that. But go on, continue, because you have got my attention, and I am quite curious now at where you're going with this, because I only brushed the surface with it when I watched Fuzzfinger's video. Alright, okay. I think I understand. Almost there. On Earth? Okay, I did not know the Grand Mantis spawned out here. I thought that was a dealing sewer mob only. I'll be damned. Well, I'll be. Well, I've never actually encountered one of those out here, folks. That's the first one I've ever encountered. So luck also affects evade. Okay, did not know that. There's auto reflect. It means it is literally just I'm going to run away from this fight because it's the cacti that we're after, not the sandworms. I assume we can still go after Bahamut as normal. Oh, they appeal the blitz, do they? Okay. Coming in groups of 3 and 4 at the moment. There we go. Okay, so Red Mario is saying that we are free to get Bahamut as normal on disc 3. Near enough a max power Lionheart attack that is. Okay, Red, we'll when we get to the Deep Roots Search Centre, when we get to that point, we'll make all our decisions then based on what's in front of us, and we'll see how things are going. I mean, I see what you're saying, and I do agree with you completely 100%. What we get there. Now, I have a specific order that I normally deal with Ultimecia servants in, and I will show you that order when I get to it. When push comes to shove, we can always just take Eden over to here to level him up once we draw him out of team. That's not an issue. Go away. So auto potion is the last one he needs to learn, and he only needs 10 more AP, so one more fight will do it. That on the other hand will not cut it. We need a cactar, any cactar. That'll do. Okay, so now that we've maxed out all our Guardian forces for the time being, we're going to make our way back through here. And then around here, just outside of Cashbolt Desert, we should find, there he is, that's what we were looking for. Now this creature is called the Blitz, and Regnar is saying there's something we can get out of him. I don't know whether we need to steal it out of him or whether we can pull it. Okay, so we didn't get anything. Okay, so we need to mug it apparently, or there's a line of mantis. And we're looking for a power generator, apparently. Blitz is a rare spawn, so it doesn't seem to want to pop up. Oh, there you go. We've got trail swords out of them. Okay, so that Blitz was the right level, however, it's a rare steel unfortunately, so this may take up some attempts. That's a Jedi, we don't want Although those betrayal swords actually will come in handy. Hey, there we go, one power generator. Right, so we go into our items. We can use the power generator to teach Christus the overdrive Ray Bomb. So we'll go ahead and do just that. There's something we can do with those betrayal swords as well, but I forget what it was. Something that I found when I was doing some research. What was it? I'm sure it was something I was looking at in the book. I'll come back to that. Actually, we're going to just save our game a second after doing all of that. We've made quite a bit of progress here. Right, so now that we're done with that, let's work out where I dumped the garden. That'd be very helpful. It's this way, isn't it? Here we go. Right, so our next destination is going to take us. Big map. So we're going to be going to here. So this bit of island just here. Now, let me just save my game again. Before we begin, there's something I need to first of all explain. Now, we're going to be going after Tonberry in just a second, but there is another Guardian force in here known as Odin. Now, this is where I need to give you the explanation. We could get Odin now, however, if we get Odin now, it's going to screw something else up that we want to be able to do. Now, let me explain. Anglo has an ability called Anglo Search, which during battle will go off every moments of time. So, like, I think it's like randomly goes off every, I don't know. I think it's like once every, I want to say probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. I mean, I'm not 100% certain of the timings, but anyway. Now, if you get Odin, Odin can unfortunately screw up this Anglo search thing because obviously Odin will randomly spawn himself up. And when he summons himself up, he instantly kills whatever's on the field with his Zantazuken. The only thing he can't kill with Zantazuken are the boss fights, as far as I'm aware. And obviously this screws up the Anglo search. This is also why you don't want to learn any of Anglo's other abilities, because also if you've learned Anglo's other abilities before you're done with your Anglo searching, he can also have the ability to randomly tap into his other abilities, so your Anglo search will be slowed down and won't go off as frequently. And the idea of it is, providing you're willing to do so, is you'll set yourself up into a battle. You could stick yourself into God mode as well, so you'll never die. And basically, you'll make sure you've got Rinoa in your team. And basically, you just leave this battle running through the night. And through the night, Anglo Search will constantly go off and will grab you lots of rare items, including some items that were not originally available in this game. But like I said, if you go after Odin now, it will screw that up. You are better off waiting until you get to disc 4 and then go after it. But we can still go after Tonberry, and to get Tonberry we're going to have to kill the little Tonberries 20 times thereabouts. Once we've killed 20 or so Tonberries, Tonberry King will pop up. Now, when Tonberry King pops up, we're going to want to go into God mode for a moment because we're going to draw a very handy spell out of him known as Full Life. And then once we have done that, we'll go ahead and beat him, and then he'll go ahead and join us. I think I've just about covered everything. Have I missed anything, Red Mario? Oh yes, of course, I almost forgot about that. Now, also with Odin, if you get Odin now, when you get towards the end of Disc 3, there will be another punch-up with Cypher, where you'll fight him for the 3rd time. No, 4th time even. And at the end of the fight... Is it at the end of the fight? No, sorry, at the beginning of the fight even, Odin will summon himself up as he does, and he will try to cut Cypher down. And Cypher will retaliate and cut him clean in half and kill him. And Odin will then be replaced by another Guardian Force known as Gilgamesh, who is, I'll be honest, bloody awful. Don't get me wrong, in Final Fantasy XII when he pops up, he's an amazing fight. I thoroughly enjoyed battling with him. He kept me on my toes quite a bit. But in this game, I'm sorry, Gilgamesh is absolutely awful. You can use Sentozuken, but 99% of the time it misses or it doesn't work properly. He does have a few other attacks, but again, they're really, really terrible attacks. They really don't do much to help at all. If anything, he just gets in the way. Oh yes, Ribbon as well. Now I'm assuming Anglo Search is the way to get Ribbon, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so now there's just one last little bit I need to explain before we head in. Now, when we get in there's going to be a bit of a timer. That timer is set to Odin. However, so long as you don't try to follow the quest line for Odin, you'll be fine. Just stay near the entrance, farm the Tonberries. When the timer runs out, it will basically just kick you outside. And what you want to do is when it kicks you outside, save your game, and then go back in again and rinse and repeat until you've done what you need to do, basically. Okay, so with all those details now implemented, or given out rather, let's get on in there and let's get on with it. So ideally we want to be going to roughly about here. We don't want to go any further than this really. And obviously Odin will talk to you a little bit if you go further in, but God mode on as well, just so I can access my overdrives, because then we can kill the Tonberries a bit quicker. It'll just speed the process up a little bit. Now Tonberry has about 40k of health, I think it is. Okay, yeah, so according to the guidebook, the Tonberry should have no more than 35,000 HP, so it shouldn't take you too long to drop them, especially if you've buffed up your stats like I have. And the 35,000 is the health he would have if he's at level 100. Now obviously in the battle, Tonberry will keep walking his way towards you, and like all good Final Fantasy games, when Tonberry reaches you, he will stab you with his chef knife and will one-shot you. He also has another nasty move called Everyone's Grudge, which again does some really nasty damage. I think the damage it does is based on... Is it how many things you've killed or how many battles you've been in Red Mario? I cannot remember. Okay, so Red Mario has just confirmed that one for me. So everyone's grudge, the damage it deals out is based upon how many enemies the character that's being hit with it has killed. So basically, the more enemies you kill, the more damage that grudge is going to do. And of course, with no break HP limit on this game, yeah, if you've killed enough stuff and you get hit with everybody's grudge, it's going to one-shot you basically. There is no ifs or buts about it. How many Tombies have we killed so far? It's just four. So Ribbon can stop the effect of everyone's grudge? That's insane. Huh. Well, that's interesting. There's everyone's grudge. See, just about one-shot me just then. If it wasn't for the fact that I had God mode on, I'd probably be dead now. Although I've got to say, that Tombri's grudge was nothing compared to what I've been hit with on Final Fantasy X. My God, the Tombri's on there hit way harder. Although I think the most scariest Tombri I've fought so far, by far, has got to be the one in Final Fantasy VII Remake. That thing is vicious. It was killing my characters quicker than I could get them. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just drop out and save our game now. Oh, be quiet, Odin. We'll deal with you later. Just be patient and wait your turn. I think we've probably killed about... I want to say we've probably killed about 8 to 9 zombies so far. By my estimate. I could be wrong. Now, the normal Tombris, they do have the death spell if you fancy drawing that out. I'm not going to bother. Oh, and just to put it out there, if you leave earlier than the timer ending, the timer will reset to 20 as well. Hey Damo. Survived that, just then would have been gobsmacked. I know, right? It's insane. Whoops. Don't normally end up pulling 3 line arcs. I'm going to drop back out now and just save the game again. And the reason we're saving our game is so that basically if anything goes wrong, we're not going to have to kill all those Tombris over again. We should be getting quite close to Tombri King revealing himself as well now. We shouldn't have too much longer to go. awfully close to getting to Tonbury King now. It's got to appear soon. With him. There he is. Oops. Right then, time to start taking those full lives out of him. Come on, Irvine. Irvine's magic stats not high enough. There will be other opportunities to get full life later anyway. That then, because Irvine's just going to keep messing up. Ooh. Just lost it. There we go. We've got the Royal Crown and we get our hands on Tonbury. I think HP plus 40%. That pretty much nearly maxes his health out. We can switch the Curaga out for the full lives we have just robbed. I can find it. Still not quite maxed out, but close enough now. Ability off for now, I think. There we go, that's our health maxed out. And we'll just go ahead and use... let's leave here first and use that. Let's get out of here. Some nice abilities with this one actually. Most notably, first of all, is the level down and the level up. So if you're finding that you're at the point I'm at and your levels aren't as high as mine and you're after something that can only be drawn out from an enemy that's higher level, you can use the level up ability to get that mob up levels until it gets to the level that you need it to be in order to gain access to the items that you're after. Or if you're finding that you've gone to higher level and you're struggling, you can level down your opponents using the level down ability. He's also got auto potion, but more importantly we've got the familiar ability here, which is the one that Red Mario is suggesting we go after first, and that will allow us to easier buy the rarer items from the shops. There's a haggle ability as well, which will allow us to receive discounts at shops as well. I think there's another ability that will pop up once those two have been learned. Right. So, next on the agenda then. I've got just enough time. Ah, okay, Red Mario. Right, so whereabouts are these ruby dragons that you spoke of? Because that's what we're going after next. If I remember correctly, the ruby dragons are... Dragons are over this way somewhere on this one. I don't know if we can actually get to them right now. Red Mario seems to think that we can. We're in the forest by the orphanage. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Okay. Right then, folks. I've gone the wrong way, apparently. Well, actually, no, I tell a lie. I haven't gone the wrong way. You can get ruby dragons where I was headed. However, the area that I was headed to, the garden, I don't think is accessible to us right now. I wasn't 100% certain, which is why I was headed that way. But apparently we can get ruby dragons in the forest next to the orphanage. I'm assuming that Red Mario's on about this forest here in front of me. So I'm just going to save my game a second. Just in case I need this. And we're going to want to get ourselves into a bit of a scrap here, just with a random creature. We don't want to go into the forest just yet. And what we're going to do is... our characters. There is a reason why we're doing this, trust me. Wait. Right, now we're going to go ahead and work our way into here and look for it. Now the reason we've killed a character off is because the Ruby Dragon's got a very nasty ability called Breath. And you'll only use it if all three characters are alive. So what we're going to do, because Irvine can't draw very well anyway, actually no, I think I did sort it out. Well, what we'll do is we'll rotate between the characters. So these two will draw first. When they have maxed out theirs, I'll kill one of these two off and I'll bring Irvine back. Dying. Be interested to know what that is. Meteor is a very rare and very powerful spell. And on top of that, we can also use Meteor with Renovator. You can call it, it's basically called the Meteor Wing, as Fuzzbringer so called it. Basically, if you set up right, you can take Omega Weapon out using this Meteor and do it really quickly as well. It's demonstrated by Fuzzfinger in one of his walkthroughs, I forget which one. Quite a neat trick actually. You have to set curious as to what that is. Oh, it's... oh, bloody hell. Excuse my language. Oh, okay. We're going to want to rob that flare as well. That is a very rare spell. Robbed him of his meteors. We'll have... that took me by surprise actually. I'll have to bring Noah back to get that flare out as well. out. Okay, time to kill. We're done here. Ooh. Right, scroll is slicing dice. I'm going to have a look at Red Mario's comments. Oh, yes. Yes, I know the ones you mean, Red Mario. Oh, damn, we got some energy crystals out of it. Okay, so there you have it, folks. Just a quick little top tip for you there. If you're looking for some rare spells and some energy crystals early on, that's where you want to be going. So let me just pull up the big map so I can show you where exactly we are. So we're just down the bottom here, right down in the southern section. Just on the edge here near the orphanage, and there's a little forest there where you can find the ruby dragons. You can draw flare out of them, and you can also draw meteor out of them. But when you go in, make sure you go in with only 2 of your team standing, because if you have all 3 characters and they are high, the ruby dragon is high enough level, you will be met with its nasty breath attack, and it's going to do a hell of a lot of damage, if not one-shot you. So just bear that in mind. And basically, when you get in there, just do what I did. Get 2 of your characters to draw the flare and the meteor out, and then rotate your characters. So kill off one character, bring back the other, so that the other one that hasn't done the drawing can get the stuff out of it. Okay, so our next destination that we're going to actually is going to be... so here's Trebia Garden. We're going to be going just outside of Trebia Garden. The reason we're going out there is because we're looking for another mob known as the Blue Dragon. And I'll explain when we get there why we're going And also there is an area near here where later on, when you've got the Ragnarok ship, you'll be able to go after some more ruby dragons as well. It's this way. So, there's Trebia Garden, but we're not going in there right now. We physically can't get in there right now. Yep, this is the one that we want. I'm just going to do a quick game save here as well before I start. And for this one, we're going to be doing a bit of mugging. I just realised I've left Irvine dead as well. I need to bring him back. Let me just bring him back a second. That's not what I'm looking for either. So Snowline drops silver now. Okay, and what do the silver males do? Oh, talking of the snow, there it is. teachers, Guardian Force HP plus 26%. 10 of them have another use. Okay. Doesn't look like we've got one. But that's one of the mobs that we're here to look for. I want to see if I can find this other mob before I end the stream. So I'm going to end the stream soon, so I'm going to do the grind. My friends are also going to do I'm not getting this other mob to spawn in. Just to put it out there, I mean, I'm not going to do this right now, again I'll do it off camera, but so that creature in the middle, you can stock up meltdowns, which will go very nicely with your vitality stats. Now, like I say, I'm not going to bother dealing with it right now, I'll do it that. And I'm going to run from everything else now as well for the minute. That's what I'm looking for. And then once we've found this last level, one last thing I want to show you guys as well before I close out the stream. If I can actually get this thing to pop out. This thing does not want to pop out. Well, we're looking for a creature called the Blue Dragon, but it just doesn't seem to want to come out and say hi today. Hey, at last, here he is. Now the reason I was seeking this one out is because we can lug Fury Fragments out of him. And those Fury Fragments can be turned into Aurora magic, which is, as Red Mario stated earlier, the rarest magic in the game. Wow, really? Only one Fury Fragment? But that's the mod we were looking for anyway. Okay, so we'll just come out here. But you've got a better chance of stumbling across these guys. There they are, that's the one I was looking for. So, there's a little money trick we can do with these guys. Look here. Need to organise my inventory again, it's a little bit messed up. So just see what we've got here. Let me just rearrange all of this because it's so muddled and unorganised. That's better. Right, now, so I've got 6 mesmerised blades at the moment. That's a start. Okay, so if we go down to our ability here, and then that's that one I need. That's the one I was looking for. So what we can do is we can convert the mesmerised blades into mega potions, and then you can sell the mega potions for quite a hefty price. In fact, what I'll do is let me just put my node counters back on. What we'll do is, because I'm going to close the stream out and I can come back here off camera anyway. What I'm going to do is we're going to go across to Galabeda Island to, I don't know, doll it or dealing, and I'm going to go ahead and sell those mega potions and just show you how much you can actually get from them. And it's a really quick, fast way to make a lot of money fast. Basically, you sit there, you farm the mesmerisers, get the blades out of them. And then basically you convert them into mega potions and then sell them. And you can get, actually, you get a ridiculous amount of money really fast. I watched First Thing that was doing it. It was brilliant to watch. His money went up so fast, it was incredible. So let's just go down here. Go across the cell. Where's our mega potions gone? See, as you can see, they go for 5,000 a pot. So if I just sell off these 12 that we've just made, that's 60 grand right there. And that's just from those small amounts. Now, if I go into my abilities here, and I go down to card mod, because I've got quite a few mesmerised cards set, I've got 12 of them. So we'll go ahead and come out all of them. And then we'll go across to my recovery. 24 mega potions right there. Talk to this guy. And it wants to let me. Again. So we've got 24 this time. So that's 120 grand this time. And that was just from 24 mesmerised blades. So your money will soon shoot up. do not have the death and break spells, but I can sort those out. Red Mario is saying to use the L Magic RF and make up the death spells and the status magic RF to make up the break spells, and then to put them onto our status defense J. Blue dragons use death and break, so those two will come in handy against those two mobs. So I'll just show you guys that as well. Those sword blades can refine into 10 deaths each. I'm just wondering if we've got anything that can do it a bit better than that. Yes, we do, the chef's knives. So yeah, if you farm the Tomberries back up where we found them before, because they'll still keep spawning in regardless, I think. Yeah, you can farm them for the chef's knives, and the chef's knives will go into the death spell. And then for the break spell, we will use this one. So we've got softs, will go into 3 breaks. I'm sure there must be. Must have something else in there. That's what I wanted the patrol swords for. And the reason I'm giving them confused is because the betrayal swords will go into confuse, and confuse will help us against the Moldras later on. Trust me, you're going to want that. What we might have to do then is keep purchasing these soft. Do it that way. To be honest, the soft is so cheap to buy. It costs 10 grand a pop. And then you can just basically drop back in here and do it over again. Doing that until we've maxed everybody out basically. Red Mario wants me to buy some tents and try the trick that I taught you guys. Do that. So that money making trick I taught you guys, there is another way we can do it as well. So we'll go ahead and buy some tents. And then we go into our abilities. Now it's going to be the same one as before. The same one as before? Yeah. So 4 will refine into 1 Mega Potion. So we can make 25 Mega Potions from that. Which obviously is a lot faster. I'd rather keep the tents than go with the Mesmerised Blade trick, actually, if I'm honest. circlet can go into Aurora Stones as well. Here's our Fury fragment that we got from the Blue Dragon, and one will refine into 2 Aurora Stones, just to put that out there. But I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover for today. So I'm going to close the stream now, and I will be back tomorrow. I'm just not 100% certain as to what time. And then as for Tuesday and Thursday next week, we're going to play it by ear basically. I'll see what happens. If I'm able to get a stream out on the Tuesday or the Thursday, then obviously I will do, but if not, well, hopefully tonight's stream and tomorrow's stream will make up for that. So thank you all for stopping by. I wish you all a pleasant rest of the weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow for the next stream. Take care, folks, and stay safe. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow, Red. I'm just not sure what time, because like I said, it's all going to depend on work. Like I say, I'm supposed to be doing a 10:45 until 5 tomorrow. However, I was having a bit of a discussion with my manager in the cash office the other night, because we were flicking through the schedule for Sunday, looking at the numbers, well, crunching the numbers to see how many pre-booked tickets we had, to see how busy it was going to be, to see whether we could save on hours and things. And basically the manager turned around and said, look, basically between us we sort of worked out that if it was not busy, then there was no point in us keeping so many people on, because we've got like quite a few people on tomorrow. And basically, because we want to save hours, if it turns out to be dead tomorrow, if we don't get that many people come into the cinema tomorrow, we'll basically send people home. Now, I volunteered to be one of the people to be sent home, because I know some of the others want to keep their hours and earn more money. But me, I've got a few benefits that back me up so that I don't have to worry quite so much. Not that I like being a sponge, obviously. So basically, if I get sent home early tomorrow, then the stream will be sometime in the afternoon-ish. But if I end up doing my full shift, it means I finish at 5, so the stream will probably be about 6, half 6 again. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's looking like. Red Mario has just pointed out the Chocobo side quest and the Shumi Village. Now I don't really bother with the Shumi Village. Chocobo, yeah, I do the Chocobo one, although it drives me up the bleeding wall, if I'm honest. So I'll do the Chocobo one, or the ones that we can do. But the Shumi Village, I think I'm probably going to leave that one, if I'm honest. I'm really not too fussed about that. Yeah, we're not even going to bother going near the Shumi Village, don't worry. But we will have a look at doing the Chocobo one, because why not? And I'm pretty sure I did do a full walkthrough for the Chocobo one as well, in one of my guides or my live streams. And I think I did cover the Shumi Village in one of my videos as well, so that's why I'm not too fussed about doing it this time around. But right, so I'm going to leave it at that, folks. I'll see you all tomorrow. So take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Yeah, see you next time, Red. And yes, I know Ultima's there, I'll get that elsewhere. But right, I'm going to close the stream out. See you all next time.